APC women leader accuses Peter Obi supporters of embarking on a campaign against opponents. The Lagos State All Progressives Congress women leader Jumoke Okoya Thomas has accused supporters of the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi of embarking on a campaign of calumny against political opponents. Okoya Thomas made the comment while appearing on Arise Television's morning show on Wednesday. She said, "One thing I like about Atiku is that he does not embark on this campaign of calumny like obedience." The news headline has stirred mixed reactions among Facebook users. Read some of the comments from Nigerians that come across the headline on Facebook. The first: funny, she just shot herself in the foot. What has APC been doing these past few days? Rallies and campaigns following the footsteps of the Labour Party. Let her be reminded that the Labour Party does not pay for rallies. People come out en masse and organize themselves. It is organic, not a money spending rendezvous. If APC or PDP were to toe that line, they will spend millions. Key point: talk about efficiency. And I think that would be the hurtful thing for any party. I mean, this is a party's worst nightmare. Because personally, I believe this is the biggest loss for any opponent. I mean, the biggest loss is this. Whether they win or not, this is the biggest loss. Because how can you pump millions and millions and millions of naira for your campaign to yield supporters? I mean, the Labour Party can literally close their eyes. The Labour Party can literally choose to be stagnant, and these rallies will be ongoing and effective and spread like wildfire. And I think as a party, you're talking about funds, right? I mean, you have to spend money on campaigns and you have to spend money in other areas, but spending money to just draw supporters, it's such an L. It is such an L. And to be honest, whoever the campaign officers are, I mean, they should literally be banging their heads on a wall, because this is not what you need as a party. Well, another comment here states, if I'm an APC member or BAT supporter, I will personally write to the National Secretariat not to allow this woman to grant an interview on our behalf. She ended up saying nothing yesterday. In fact, she indirectly confirmed that BAT is on a medical trip. She was acting as if she was quarreling with her fellow women in her house. I mean, women leader, right? I mean, this is not, I mean, we're well into the campaign season, and it's not surprising we're going to hear attacks here and there going against Peter Obi. I mean, listen, Peter Obi is literally traveling all over the world. I mean, yesterday he was in Oxford, the day before he was in Harvard. This man is flying and he's giving speeches, he's talking, he's doing his thing, right? And obviously these will all just be distractions. Why? Because the rallies will still go on. The knowledge and I guess the gospel of Peter Obi is still being spread like wildfire. And really, whatever this woman would say, as spotted in the interview, spotted in the comments, she didn't say anything, and in fact confirmed that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is on a medical trip. So really, I don't know what to say. It's very, I think when it comes to APC and who they let represent them, it's really been shambolic from the beginning. I mean, when it comes to ambassadors or when it comes to people in the party speaking for them, it's just been bad behavior, bad manners, bad attitude, just incoherent, speaking. Even celebrities, I mean, you have somebody like Portable, not anything against the individual, but there was also drama with him being paid, and it was just a lot of things going on. So it's like the people that they get to represent them, it's not giving. You have the likes of Joy Bokwe, for example. I mean, as a party, these are names you really don't, well, for whatever the reason is, maybe it's benefiting them, but really these are the individuals you don't really want, speaking on behalf of your party. It's like the APC, right, is an experienced party in this. I mean, they are the ruling party, that is questionable, but they are the ruling party. And it's funny because you have, I mean, someone like Jagaban, as they say, who has got years of experience and everything, and they just keep on making bad decisions. I mean, it's funny. First of all, it's funny and surprising because from the Muslim ticket to so many other things, I mean, maybe it was their ploy to remain in the news, but the APC has just not been doing it. I personally believed and I thought, okay, the competition will be fierce, which it is, but really it seems more like the APC is reacting to the moves of the Labour Party. Because again, if they're responsive, it's an equal back and forth, right? But what we have of the APC is just so much chaos, so much unanswered questions, and then you also have bad representatives on top of that. It's a lot. It's a big load of mess, to be honest. I don't know what the APC is doing, and those that would choose to support the APC, in spite of all that they can see, incompetence, it's very sad. This woman is stealing the future of her children. She is obviously beginning to feel a real threat to her party's hitherto dominant position in Lagos State. It is no longer business as usual, 100%. And again, going back to the first comment, it is literally the loss, whether APC wins or not. I think the biggest loss is the fact that APC has spent so much. We know that for a fact. I mean, from the minute to the second, the Labour Party literally rose and then Peter Obi came. I mean, we're talking undying support. And obviously he said on social media, and it was threatening, even on social media, that, you have comments and you have, the resistance coming from, rivals saying, well, it's a social media party. Well, look at it. Well, this social media party is the same party that is leading rallies, in real life. So this movement from the beginning was always a threat. And to be honest, I was very excited to see what the opposition parties were going to do. And really, they're just, it's getting very evident that they're very scared and they're being threatened because, it maybe just shows that they haven't really been putting the work over the years and they've been cheating their way through, which is not a lie. But it's like, well, the work you have refused to do, another party will do it and literally sweep it under your feet. And I think what's more insulting is, okay, fine, they're losing so much money, they're not getting support, and they're like, wait, where did this party come from, and how did this Peter Obi just rise from anywhere? And I think till now, it'll continue to shock them. It is what it is. Wow. Go take care of your husband if you have one. Selling your body to politicians in exchange of millions have their consequences. Well, this comment is highly irrelevant, highly insulting, and nobody asked. How is her husband, or how is... What we're going to do? We're going to ignore. Everything about APC is fake. Have you forgotten the fake bishop and the fake rally and the promised women money? God is exposing APC for a reason. Well, it is what it is. But what you think, and don't forget to like and subscribe.